5, 6 yards a pop on the ground. Here come the Bucks. Gerald breaks the huddle.
Oh,
we got Bickham split left, wing right, 2 tailbacks in the backfield. Gerald's under center. He's going to take the snap, hands it off up middle. He's got some running room.
Go, go!
Tackle, and he is down near first down area.
I thought you said, there's the doggone cheap shot on Macaulay Keaton. Drake Killingsworth comes in.
Yes, but it's always the last guy that gets caught, and that was a mistake by Killingsworth. He needs to keep his head there. You know, there's plenty of time when you can get revenge in a game, and Coach Junkins recognizes it. You know, when you want to get a cheap shot, it's usually when the officials aren't looking. You sneak a punch in, you get your fingers around the throat, but you don't do it after the whistle. Let's see what they call. Hopefully we get offsetting. And we do, thankfully. But that would have been a personal foul against Silliman, and we could have used the yardage.
Absolutely.
But you do like guys that'll stick up for their teammate. I kind of got hard on Killingsworth, but, you know, hey, I get what he's doing.
Well, what you said was the truth, but the other truth is if you were Killingsworth, you would have done the same thing.
I would have waited and got him better. Under center is Gerald. Pitches right side. Injun Joe's got it. He's got the first down and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let me tell you something. You're watching on Buck Vision, and look, I was helping them up after. Anyway, if you're watching on Buck Vision, number 54, Brody Estes, you say, why did Coach Phil Junkins say such wonderful things about these 2 guards? That touchdown compliments of number 54, Brody Estes out front. We got a
all right, here comes the PAT, waiting for the snap. Hold is good, the kick is up.
Bullseye!
And it is good.
Compliments of Alex Bullseye Brock. Mr. Raymond Williams, our executive producer, is that your drone in action over there? Somebody get me a little drone footage.
The coach from Silliman, old white belt, is upset about something, not sure what. But he's out to the hash marks. His arms are crossed and he's mad about something. Not sure what.
Well, all right, we got, this is not baseball. I mean, I saw last night Coach Brett Beard, as he stayed on the sideline, say something that the white hat didn't agree with and got a penalty. No warning, penalty. This coach is out past the dog.
All right, here comes Killingsworth. The approach, the squib kick. It's a man, goes to the 30, picked up.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Third under.
Russell Wilson, along with Sawyer McCune. Sawyer McCune is a force on special teams.
I like the squib kick in high school. Unless you've got a guy that can put it in the end zone, I like that play. Hey. You know, you've got a shot for a turnover. You know, that time the up back kept his cool. It hit his hand. He corralled it, but lost yardage on the return. Bucks, good field position on defense.
The watermelon style in particular has really been effective for the Bucks.
All right, here comes the Cats. Mark Lentz, the tailback. Scooter Law at quarterback, got a 2 men in motion. No flag, they missed that one, ladies and gentlemen. Play action pass, quarterback's gonna keep it. And he is clotheslined and thrown down hard.
The big gun, Bryce Graham on the stop. Another player I want you to watch tonight, Chris, is number 58, Cale McDaniel. It's his first start, first week to be eligible. He's from Pope John Paul.
The officials missed a clear 2 men in motion penalty on the first play. Let's see what they do here. 2nd down and 9 for the Cats. Shotgun formation. Scooter back to pass. He's throwing downfield. He's got a man open. And he is corralled by a host of Bucks. Going to set up a 3rd down, Jeff, at about 4.
Hey,
call 5.
On his horse out there to cover the man in the flats, Chris, textbook coverage, number 9, Meadowlark Jenkins, from the middle linebacker position.
All right, the Cats in a hurry up. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Scooter in shotgun formation. Single back to his left. He's back to pass. Got time, hits his receiver, Could be a first down. Some of the moms don't know the forward progress rule. But it is a first down for the Cats.
Yeah, but still, you got to appreciate the swarming defenses. L.J. Jenkins is out there again. Christian Williams out there on both of those last two plays.
All right, the Cats first down and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Cats in a hurry up, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, single back to the left of the quarterback, Scooter. Looking downfield, going for the home run ball. He's got a receiver down there, it's caught. Breaks the tackle, and he's off to the end zone for the touchdown, just like that, 7-6.
Well, in defense of Russell Wilson, he couldn't have been in better position. I mean, it's absolutely in holding this right in the hip pocket of that receiver. The only difference, Russell Wilson goes about 5'8". The receiver's probably 6'3".
The Cats coming into this game, some of my inside sources were telling us that they were going to try to pass it on us. So far, that's what they've done. They've bet in the spread. Cats look like they're going to be going for 2 here. Nope, they're going conventional route, number 74.
That's Garza.
That's Garza, number 74, waiting for the snap. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. Nice looking kick. I think that would be good from a good distance. We got us a football game, Jeff. Yeah. Tale of 2 different styles. Bowling Green came out and pounded the football and marched the length of the field and scored. Silliman, contrary to that, put the ball in the air just about every play, and time of possession, we're way ahead.
Yeah.
I think their drive took about a minute and a half. Ours took up about 7 minutes.
Yeah, you know, Garza with number 74, that's a tip of the hat to the 4th of July, you know, that he celebrates and as an American.
I get it, 7-4.
Just naturalized. They have to go through citizen, that test. Yeah. What is it to be a?
Some of my customers could tell you.
Siete Cuatro or 7-4. Real big in that culture, 74, July 4.
All right, here comes the kick. Mr. Garza. End over end kick, high hang time. Bickham standing at his 20. He takes it to the 25, bounces to the middle, tries to get to the corner, cuts it back up. Good coverage by the Cats.
It was advertised that the Silliman Wildcats had speed. They have a big track program, and their 4x100 and their sprinters in particular are very decorated as track athletes. And right there, took a little speed to catch up with Diamond Dev.
When I was the AD, we always lamented that we didn't have a track. Track is a good moneymaker if you've got the track. But no dice. You got to have a bigger football. You got to move your grandstand. All right, here come the Bucks. Gerald under center. 2 wings, got 1 in motion. A little confusion in the backfield. Stacked up there, no gain. It's hard to see if the ball fell to the turf and was picked up, or if there was just confusion as to the handoff.
Well, it seemed like there was a little bit of confusion from the jump as Gerald looked to Cowart to see if Cowart was going to go in motion, and there was a little delay there.
Whatever it is, the timing was off. Second down, 9 yards to go for the Bucks. Bickham split left. Cowart, wing right. Gerald's going to pitch it to number 7, Miller. Gets to the corner, hit, and dragged down at the 34. It's going to set up a 3rd down.
Now, what I'm about to say is a true statement. Bogalusa school system offered last year to allow us to use their track for any home track events we wanted to sponsor. So I guess that would be one way to find out if your sprinters are actually faster than a speeding bullet.
That's right. All right, 3rd down and 3 for the Buccaneers. Gerald. Miller, wing left, he's in motion. Going to give it to Cowart, left side. Oh, and he was close to breaking it, but he got dragged down at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be short, 4th down. Big decision here for the Bucks. You go for it and possibly turn the ball over in your end. It looks like they were going for it. I had a hunch they were. I'd like to see Miller twice on that 3rd and 4.
Yeah. Even though Calvert was a hair's breadth from taking it for the first down.
Okay, Miller deep behind Gerald. Bucks are going on 2. Cats not biting so far. Bucks call timeout. Not a bad decision.
Yep, the old no play, that's where you run it, and that's why you've got it in the book.
Yeah, good call by the Bucks, in my opinion. You know, it's a tough game, tied up in the first quarter. You're at your own 35. I'm like them. I wouldn't be snapping the football. Silliman showing good discipline there and not jumping. They've seen us be able to go on 2 throughout the season. No doubt, Whitebelt and his friends talked about that all week. Yeah, that's a big weapon in the Buccaneer arsenal, being able to go on 2.
Well, in high school football in general, I would guesstimate that 33% of the time when a team runs that no play that's designed to draw the defense off sides, the offense moves.
33% of the time?
It's very
I haven't done the T-test on it yet, but it does, especially in high school. You know, they're young men. They're not.
No matter which team you see do it, it's very, very likely that the.
All right, Bucks thinking about it. 4th and 3. Let's see what they got this time. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and no dice.
Oh, howdy.
Well, the Cats looking for that play on that one. They knew it was coming. They clogged the center of the field, and no gain on the play.
Yeah.
That's the risk you take. Giving Silliman, now you may say, well, Silliman's got a big play offense. They could be going to be passing the ball anyway. Why not take the shot and try to get the first down?
Gives the defense a short field.
All right, here come the Cats. Scooter still at quarterback for the Cats. Single back left is McGillicuddy. Split spread formation, excuse me. Cats going on 2. Good protection, throwing downfield. He got his man, he dropped it. Number 1, the player that had the touchdown pass, lets that one go through his fingers. Good pitch by Scooter, but I guess Schwabel there, was hearing footsteps and pulled up and let the ball go through his hands.
Chris, number 1, I said 6'3". He's got to be 6'5", easily.
It didn't help him on that one.
He's a foot taller than Russell Wilson.
Scooter in shotgun. They're going to do the read, hand off to number 11. I like the way the quarterback ran that one. He was reading that as long as he could. And when Killingsworth finally tried to make a decision, he gave it. Running back took it. He got about 4 yards. Play was well defended by the Bucks initially. 3rd down and about 6 for the Institute. Got a man in motion. There's the snap. Good protection, looking downfield. Got his man, dropped it. Well, you can't blame the quarterback on this drive. He's had 2 drops by number 18 and by number 1. Number 1. And if you wear number 1, Jeff, you can't drop the football.
Exactly. Now, he's throwing the fastball in there.
Oh, yeah, he's throwing the fastball.
Any good receiver wants the ball. You don't go back to the
Are you saying these receivers aren't good?
Well, I mean, you don't go back to the huddle and say, next time, slow it down a little bit.
Right. You know? I'm with you. They haven't looked good on those 2 plays.
You know, if they wouldn't have held their hands up, the nose of football would have probably got stuck in their face. It's such an accurate throw.
Trips to the backfield, power formation. Let's see what Silliman's got in mind here. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Naked bootleg. Got a receiver down there.
Oh, the ball hits the turf. Nice job.
Play initially looked real good. Play was set up. Bucks had the box crowded. Silliman did a naked bootleg. The problem was he had pressure in his face and couldn't set his feet to make a good pass. Still, he got the ball down in the vicinity of the receivers. And really, another play, Silliman should catch the football.
Yeah, well, as my old coach would say, the Bucks did not get caught sucking eggs on that. As he reversed out, he was planning on being wide open and the receiver being open. Christian Williams on the coverage. Kyron Cowart in his face along with others. Nice defensive stand.
Bucks get the ball, 1st and 10 at their 30. And off to, I think, number 7. Not much there for Silliman. Has Silliman made some adjustments, Jeff? Or was that Williams on the plate? Nope, that's 7.
Yeah, that's number 7.
Josiah Miller.
Josiah Miller, but you know, it's not going to work every time. And we have really, really been spoiled with it working every time. But I've heard Coach Johnson and Coach Junkin say, you know, in this offense, it's not going to work every time. You just have to be patient and stay with it.
Gerald under center. Hands it off. Williams near side. Cuts back to the middle. Hit. And gets to the 36-yard line. Going to set up a big 3rd down play for the Bucks. Defenses on both teams have stepped it up after the initial drive. Both getting 4th down turnovers.
Well,
now Silliman showing a little more will on defense here. Big 3rd down play, 3rd and a full 5. Looks like the Bucks are calling timeout. Nope, that's the end of the 1st quarter. My bad. The end of 1 quarter, we got a tied up football game, 7-7.
Don't get much closer than that, Chris. And also in a game like this, if it continues to be tit for tat, I think we'll have the advantage in bullseye block. Every time you score, the extra point is going to be extremely important.
Extra point is extremely important, but we got to look at the Garza for Silliman looks pretty solid as well.
I think in a stare-down contest,
my money's on Brock.
Every time.
I'm with you.
We want to thank everyone.
Ooh, I ate too much supper tonight, Jeff. Ate at the Tienda over by the far end of town on the Bogalusa Highway. Excellent Mexican cuisine if you like authentic.
I've never heard of the Tienda.
The Tienda. You've got to speak Spanish to go in there. We were the only white folks in there.
Dang, that was authentic Mexican cuisine then.
Tim Hike and his lovely wife were our guests, along with Donald Blanchard and his beautiful bride.
You're name dropping now, Chris.
Oh, you know how I am. Big 3rd down. 3rd down and a long 5 for the Bucks. Gonna hand it off. Nope, he's gonna keep it himself. Gerald's gonna keep it, and not much room there. Gets a yard. Ran the option.
Well,
possibly you'd like to see him pitch it on that to number 13.
Yeah. Not a bad job.
Can they get a football up here? They can never get me one.
Oh, those are the footballs that get you the discount.
Yeah, these cheerleaders throw like girls. Can I say that? Well, I just did. My daughter would get it. All right, Bucks in punt formation. Killingsworth standing at his 25. There's a snap.
Over his head. Get
it's
back
bounding
there
back.
Killingsworth,
He gets it at the 15. He's going to try to run it. Can he kick it? No. A host of cats there to throw him under.
Very seldom do you see a snap that's high, low, or a little bit high for the 6'5" punter, Dre Killingsworth. I would have liked to have seen him sky. He wasn't ready for it to be high, though, Chris. I would have liked to see him sky and handle that. I thought he was going to have time to maybe get back to it, retreat, and still get some.
Man, it happens so fast. You're back there running around, and you don't know who's on you. As it is, it's 1st down and 10 after the turnover.
If you're on the field, it's happening fast.
Trips to the right, single receiver left. New running back in the game this time. Scooter waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Quarterback gives it on the read. Running back takes it. That is Tom Karras down to about the 11.5-yard line.
Wow, number 28, I think that's their.
Yes, he did not start the game.
That's their answer to Josiah Miller. Probably very, very comparable in height and weight. Can't measure the heart, but let me tell you, he looks the part. 10:38 left before halftime.
Trips to the right,
7-7.
Single receiver left. Silliman getting the play from the sideline. Scooter in shotgun. There's the snap, looking downfield. That time it's on the quarterback. He had the player on the post pattern, but missed his man. And the receiver wasn't ready. You had a bunch of mistakes on that play for Silliman.
Now, Constabilio, he's out wide to the right, goes down, crosses back in toward the middle. I think that's called
He was open.
post.
Yeah, it's a post pattern. And he had him. Constabilio wasn't looking, and Scooter, the quarterback, simply threw it 2 yards behind him.
You know, and
Now, the quarterback may say, I wanted him to check up, but I don't think so.
Well, you know, I made light of the fact that the receivers were missing some balls that were hitting them in the hands, and maybe it was a little too thrown with a little too much velocity. Right there, I'm thinking that Scooter, number 4, the quarterback, is really trying to display his arm strength here tonight.
Arm strength's great, but you got to hit the target. Timeout.
Yeah.
For Water, 10:23.
To spin it with a lot of velocity, and other times you have to put a little finesse.
All right, third down. Big play here for both teams. Scooter in shotgun, trips to the left, single receiver right. Got the Z bubble, we got flags on the play. I got a big telephone pole right in my vision. I'm not sure if somebody moved.
False start.
That's a big penalty.
Well, the Bucks collapsed the interior line right there of the Silliman Wildcats and poured into the backfield. And did Kyron Cowart get a hand on that ball?
The telephone pole blocked my view. And it's a big one.
I mean, it would be impossible.
Somebody blocked it.
Yeah. Cowart
Third
had
down, 7 yards for the Cats. Spread formation this time. McGillicuddy, the running back left. Scooter in shotgun. Got time, blitz is coming, throws. He's sacked.
sack time!
I thought he threw it. I looked downfield to see the football, and then I hear the crowd roar, and I look back, and he was sacked.
Yeah, that's big time. Kyron Cowart comes from the back. The big gun, Bryce Graham, pushing up the middle, and on that play, number 58, Cale McDaniel, first time that he's been baptized at Buck Helen Stadium with the glory of
All right, we're fixing
play.
to see a real field goal. Ball will be spotted at the 29. Let's see what this kicker got. Different kicker now, number 11 is. Soccer-style kicker, 39-yard field goal. Waiting for the snap. There's the snap, the kick. Kick is up, and it is no good.
Yeah, nice.
A little bit short, a little bit right.
Hey, way to take it back there, Bucks. Get off the field, no damage done. Because the Bucks defense, in all candor, was given a very short field to defend. Nice job right there. They sent their special kicker on, the more accurate Encarnacion, and hey, he felt the pressure, pushed it to the right.
And short. I don't think it made it to the back line. He was actually a good bit short. All right, here come the Bucks. Single receiver left. Gerald under center. He's going to pitch it. Number 7, Miller, turns his shoulders, spins out of it, and gets the first down.
Yeah, way to run with it, Josiah Miller.
Well defended by Silliman, but there was just too much number 7. He bounced off a couple tackles and got to the outside and got the first down.
We talked about it for the last 2 weeks. You've got a Josiah Miller that's been on the sideline resting up just because of Meadowlark L.J. Jenkins being on the defensive side of the ball. What a luxury to have a fresh Josiah Miller every time you go to offense.
Gerald under center. He's going to hand it off up the middle. Miller. Gain of about 4 yards. Good play for the Bucks. You know, that was a good play by Silliman's defense, so it appears, but they still gave up 4 yards. So, you know, you get 4 yards every play, you know, that's a success.
Oh, yeah, you're cooking. Eli Schilling at the center position, as always. J.P. Brumfield at the left guard. At the left tackle, Jacob Mathern. And that ball was ran to the left side.
Williams, the wing left. Handoff is to him. Far side, gets the middle, cuts back to the middle, near the first down.
That's how you run a football, Chris.
Yeah, put your foot in the dirt, make a cut, and go north. And that's what he did, and he got good yardage.
And when you come to the end of the line, go ahead and leave your feet and dive.
What I like about Williams is he knows the play and he runs the play. He's not looking necessarily for the glory play to bounce it outside and get the long run. The play was designed to go off tackle. He put his foot in the dirt, cut up, and made the yardage, and it gives the Bucks a 3rd down and a yard. Josiah Miller time, Jeff? Single back, they're going to give it to him. Left side, easy first down.
Engine Joe, the draft horse, plows ahead for a Buccaneer first down. Chris, number 44 in the game. We don't say his name very much. He plays that wing back, I guess you would call it. Jude Rawls, number 44, very important part of the offense.
All right, here come the Bucks. Williams and Miller in the backfield. They're going to pitch it to Miller, near side. Gets a block from Williams, cuts to the middle. Good hit by someone on Silliman. Gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards. Flags on the play. After the play, not sure what that was about. Let's wait and hear what they say. I think somebody on Silliman maybe got mouthy, I'm guessing. Perhaps some vulgarity. I think it is.
Well, a lot of times this year, sometimes it's not been called, and sometimes you don't see it until you watch film on Saturday morning. The defense gets really frustrated with number 7, Josiah Miller, and they'll take a little elbow punch at him, a little push from behind, whatever. Maybe that time said a little something that was out of character for a Christian school, and Josiah Miller does a great job of not striking back.
There you go. All right, here come the Bucks. Williams and Cowart. Handoff is to Cowart, far side. Not much there for Cowart. Think he would have been better served on that play, cutting it up off the tackle's inside hip. Tried to get to the corner and lost yardage on the play.
Had Esteve out there with the block. Maybe if he could have cut behind him, but hey, what do we know? Like you said earlier, it happens faster out there than it does up here. Talked about Josiah Miller not striking back. Now, don't think him passive, because he does a lot of striking between the whistles.
All right, 2nd down and 12 for the Bucks. Wing right. Play action pass. Oh, let's see what the call is here.
Incomplete pass.
He's going to call intentional grounding, I'm assuming.
Well, I don't see how you can say that whenever he's...
Yeah, I'm not sure either, because he was under duress. And, how do you know where he was throwing?
Yeah, I mean, he was preparing to throw a perfect strike to Barrett.
Yeah, that's right.
But when you get dragged down with the...
Yeah, and you're in the action. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Jeff. I think that's a hard call to make. If that's the call, I'm assuming he threw it at the quarterback, penalized the Bucks.
Intentional grounding is the call. I mean, that's...
I guess it's a judgment call. The ball's got to make it to the line of scrimmage, and it was nowhere near the line of scrimmage.
Week in and week out, though, I'm amazed at how little we throw the ball, yet when we choose to do so, the defense is in position to defend the pass. I mean, just hats off to the defense. Takes discipline to do that and not sell out to the run every single play.
3rd and a mile for the Bucks. 3rd and about 25. Bucks may consider playing it conservative here. Let's see what they got in mind. Nobody covering the receiver. They're going to play it conservative, give it to... Oh, and he's got some room. He's to the outside. Almost, ladies and gentlemen. Almost. Shoestring tackle by number 3. Cowart broke into the clear and had a chance to go all the way, if not for a shoestring tackle by number 3. For a second, I thought he was gone.
Those yellow socks look good right there.
I like the play call there. You know, you don't take something risky, and Silliman's in a little bit of a cautious defense there. You catch him napping a little bit, and Coward almost broke it. And you got good yardage out of it to boot. There's the snap, better one this time. Killingsworth.
That's going to be a good punt.
Not as prettiest punt of the year, but Bickham let it go a little bit.
And nice job by Bickham, because if that bounces one more time,
I would have been more greedy.
But unless you're around front of it, from behind, if that bounces one more time, there's no way to know what type bounce that's going to take, and then it's in the end zone and you're out of luck. They have it at the 20.
Out of town scoreboard, a little bit of an upset. Park Lane Academy and Adams County. Adams County ahead 17-7. That is an upset in the making, in my opinion. Like to get an Oak Forest score. Oak Forest playing Presbyterian. If you know, Presbyterian added 3 players this week. They got 3 transfers in from the big public school over there. The Presbyterian coach is a sure enough recruiter. He came from a high school in Alabama, and look for good things in Hattiesburg out of Presbyterian Bobcats in the future.
I'm trying to look up an Oak Forest score. If you have an Oak Forest score and you're listening at home, text in to 515-6010, 515-6010.
All right, here come the Cats. Taking no time from their break. All right, Bucks got him pinned deep. He got 5:30 to go in the half. Shotgun formation is Scooter. McGillicuddy back into the game at running back. Back to pass to Scooter. He's got pressure. Throws. Bad pass.
Bad pass. Now, Chris, got to point out something that might have caught you off guard, because it did me. In at tailback, a fresh jersey. We hadn't seen him so far tonight. Eisenhower checks in at tailback in place of McGillicuddy. We've heard a lot about Eisenhower through the week. You know,
right.
If you bring him in, watch out for him.
All right, here come the Cats. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun. Illegal motion. Scooter,
Yep.
He's calling for motion, but he moved both of his feet. It appeared to me. Did he not? You know, generally the quarterback will lift up his left foot to, signal a man to come in motion. It looked like he did backed up with 2 feet.
Need a little bit of a mishandled snap right here. 7-7's the score, folks.
Got a man in motion. Near side. Decent run for the Cats and a good hit at the end of the play by number 15.
Nice job, Maddox McGee right there on the tackle, along with Verrett comes up to finish him off. Russell Wilson.
I always like when guys clean up the pile.
Yeah.
Number 15, that's your truck driver, isn't it? Tractor trailer, you call him.
Number 15, tractor trailer. Jonathan.
All right, big play here. 3rd down and 5 for Silliman. Shotgun. Scooter corrals the high snap. He hands it off. Yeah, baby. Boy, the bad snap there really messed up the timing. I'm shocked that he actually got the ball to the running back. Could have been a disaster for Silliman. Instead, they just have to punt. That ball was destined to left field.
Tractor trailer in on that stop again, along with L.J. Jenkins.
All right, back deep for the Bucks is Verrett, standing at his 45-yard line. Excuse me, the Silliman 45-yard line. Garza waiting the snap. There it is. Kick is up. Not a pretty one, but it is effective moderately, and takes a bounce out to the 48. Hey, the defenses have stepped up after the opening drive. Looked like we were going to have an offensive show tonight. Yeah. And after the first drives, both defenses have corrected and not much to show for it since then. Now the Bucks have been, say they've been winning the field position battle. They have of late, but don't forget we had the bad snap. Silliman had a golden opportunity and could not convert.
Oak Forest is up 14-0 against PCS.
Is that right? That's another upset in the making. Shocker in Macomb and in Hattiesburg. Hand off to Cowart, right side. Gets the line of scrimmage, cuts back to the middle. Holding flag on the play.
Burford did a great job of sealing off that end right there. Cowart was able to go right outside. I think I saw Eli Schilling point at
maybe it's a face
the
mask.
team in white.
I'm always suspicious of the holding call, but it was from the side, and it is. It's going to be a face mask.
Well, I'm glad that it wasn't holding called on Burford because it was absolutely perfect technique the way that tight end is supposed to go around and seal off the defensive end.
First down and 3, says the yard marker. Under center, hands off Cowart, reverse, Bickham.
Go Diamond, go Diamond, go Diamond. Ooh, almost kept his balance.
That play almost blew up in their face, and it almost worked.
Right.
As it is, it was kind of a standoff.
Right. It almost developed too quickly.
Yeah.
Because Cowart got the ball and almost instantaneously handed it to Diamond Dev Bickham, to where the misdirection part of it really didn't have a chance to affect the defense.
Gerald looking over the defense. Takes the snap, hand off near side, number 7. Good power running there by the big man. The officials blow the whistle too early, in my opinion. That's part of modern football, but they let them play. Number 7 wasn't through. I know safety rules the day in football, but let them play.
He was still churning.
Yeah, he was still churning. Silliman's trying to steal the football, but he's still moving. Let him go. I'm showing my age. What's that Hank Williams Jr. song, I'm a Dinosaur? Shot, under center's Gerald, hand off. The bricklayer got a big hole, cuts back to the middle, breaks the tackle, and down to the 17-yard line.
Run with it, son. Run with it. The bricklayer looked good on that particular
Yes, I was going to
play.
say the same thing. That was Cowart at his best, making a decision, cutting it back towards the middle of the field, and almost broke it. Big hole up front by the Bucks on the right side of the offensive line. Gerald looking over the defense, under center he goes. He's going to take it, pitch it near side, number 7. Hit, runs over a man, and goes down inside the 15 to the 13.
He's like a bowling ball, Chris, whenever he reaches the defenders.
2 minutes to go in the opening half. Bucks in no hurry here. They got, I believe, a full arsenal. No, they used one timeout, if I remember correctly, on the 4th down play. They have 2 timeouts, 2 minutes to play, and 15 yards to go. That's plenty of time to make pay dirt and leave Silliman no time. 2nd down and about 6. Cowart. Split left, handoff is number 7 up the middle. I love that play call. Down to the 10. Minute 30 to go in the half.
He's a bull in a china shop, Chris.
Yep.
I'm telling you. Much like a Howard Sprague tossed bowling ball. Whenever he reaches the pins, they all fall down. You remember when Howard Sprague?
Of course, that perfect game. They called the bet off, though.
Yeah.
Threw those gutter balls
Right
and warm
now,
up.
all bets are still on.
1st and goal for the Bucks. Right at the 10-yard line. Gerald and hand it off Cowart, far side. Good run, Cowart. Again, good play by Cowart. Again, I got on him a little bit earlier for trying to bounce it out. That time, he took what they gave him, cut inside the tackle, and got good yardage. Get to put the ball down near the 4-yard line.
And Coach Junkins doing what I think is a very intelligent move. Don't go into halftime with timeouts left on the board. There's a minute left. You're down here deep in the red zone. Even Mathern had got up a little bit slowly. Timeout. Let's make sure that we're all feeling good understand what we're trying to do.
See, I'm
and
a guy,
make the most of
not to
this.
correct, I'm not a football coach, but I'm a guy there. I get back to the line of scrimmage. I work that clock. You got Silliman a little bit gassed. I keep my foot on the gas pedal and work that clock. Don't give him the ball back. You may score here on the first play.
Okay.
That's me.
Hey,
And no one's offering me a high school football job, though.
no. Hey, it's just two different opinions,
Right.
and that's what's so much fun about football.
Right.
Is the next day or that night texting back and forth.
Right.
What you would have done.
What I would have done. But you got to say it live or it means nothing.
Right.
Yeah, my career in football coaching ended at the Pee Wee level.
A very successful career.
Now, baseball, I coached some high-end baseball. Gerald,
Nobody's covering Diamond Dev out here.
pitch is number 7, left side. Down to the 1-yard line. Is he in? I think he's going to be short.
Hey, that's the play I would have wanted to run.
Timeout. Looks like number 7 is a little slow in getting up. I think he got the wind knocked out of him the way he's laying. Anyway, it's going to be a timeout. Silliman goes to their sideline, the Bucks to theirs. All knotted up at 7, 48 seconds to go in the half. Good first half. Bucks would like nothing better than to punch it into the end zone and go in. You know, they had the opening drive where they mercifully
Okay, good. They're helping the Indian Joe hop back to his feet.
Y'all fell for that routine.
Thanks to Kelvin McCain for being here from Care Physical Therapy right here in Franklin.
As the Josiah fan club comes to life. Timeout, Bowling Green. That'll be their last one. Going to be 3rd and goal from about the 1. And my prognostication was right. He got the wind knocked out of him. He had too much chili for lunch.
He tucked on too much of that stew.
I couldn't remember if it was stew or chili.
He tucked on too much of it either way, but let me tell you something. Again, not a plug for any biased reason. Kelvin McCain being on the sideline.
Oh, you can plug Kelvin McCain. He has been a donator of his time to All People Bowling Green, even Old Men Bowling Green. He's taking care of me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's right. And he is an absolute doctor in his field.
Yes.
He's an expert in his field. He was here when Maverick went down. He was here.
And anyone that would work on my foot is a professional.
He diagnosed Maverick on the field, and it turned out to be exactly what the MRI
heavy
said.
package for the Bucks.
Package.
Power I, give it to the big man. He's in the end zone for the touchdown.
Who actually had the honors of carrying the ball?
Number 77.
The big gun, Bryce Graham. I think that might be his 3rd score of the year.
He might be our leading scorer. All right, bullseye on for the ever-important PAT. The old fight song of Bowling Green. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is no good. Off to the left.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the snap and the hold was just a little bit hurried, in my opinion. Ball on the inside a little bit for Brock. All right, 77 saying, let's get it up.
Go get him!
That extra point miss, cannot let that.
Go 1-5!
As we have some of the old 1997
Come on!
players making their way down to the sideline.
Ah, that's right. The anniversary. All right, here come the Bucks.
.43 seconds remaining. We got the watermelon kick coming again.
Maybe we should kick it deep this time. Silliman's all crunched up near the front. Takes a bounce, picked up by the Cat to the 35 to the 40, backwards to the 37. Ill-advised turnaround there by Silliman. He would have been better served to go forward.
Nice stop there. Diamond Devion Bigham, Christian Williams, and
it's a big, important game. Fans at home need to remember that Silliman's a 5A school, and a victory against a 5A team gives you lots of power points. The stretch down the rest of the schedule is some 5As and a 6A. Those are big power points, and they're going to make a big difference in the seeding. Possibly Bowling Green, if they could win these games, you possibly get a home field in the first round.
That's right.
Shotgun formation, back to pass. Killingsworth in his face. Almost picked off and then dropped.
Oh, nice job by L.J. Jenkins. Meadowlark Jenkins in perfect position, looked like right there.
Give credit there to Killingsworth around, he's the left end, came around the right tackle. The right tackle was overmatched.
Put the heat on
And immediate pressure. When they're going to pass, that's what you can do, and that's what Killingsworth did. Getting that sprinter stance as he is. Quarterback calling it audible. Shotgun formation, 2 to the left. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Killingsworth again. Steps up. Incomplete. The right tackle, they need to get him some help.
Killingsworth,
that guy is not even putting a hand on him.
Yeah.
Killingsworth's going right around him, and he's in the quarterback's face.
He's a big athlete, defensive end, but he's also a quick twitch athlete, and he's blowing by him with the use of his
If I'm the right tackle, I've got my right foot back a little bit more. He's in a 3-point. Here he comes, back to pass. Holding. A bricklayer. I was watching Killingsworth on that one. Good idea by Killingsworth. He didn't make the sack, Cowart did, but I was watching Killingsworth. He did the spin move. Quarterback was looking for that outside power rush again. And no dice for the Cats. That's going to do it for the half.
0.9 seconds, let's see. Timeout.
I think we're out of timeouts. Are we in a day
No, it's timeout. Silliman.
I guess with 9/10 of a second left. That can go wrong, but if I'm Silliman, I'm going into the locker room.
That's an opportunity for the folks at home to use Buck Vision as a teaching tool. If you have a youngster that has aspiration of playing defensive end, you can run it back and show him that spin move. Now, Dre Killingsworth, along with a lot of the other linemen, went to the Pete Jenkins lineman camp this summer. Pete Jenkins invented defensive line play and technique in football.
All right, 40 seconds now back on the clock. Perhaps that can't be right. Not even Silliman is dumb enough to call a timeout on 4th and 20 in their own end to preserve the first half.
They're going to have to run it down.
Must be 4 seconds. The game changer, auto control. It's mastered by few. Mastered by few. And football's the easiest sport of them all. All right, 5.9 seconds. Maybe that's where it's supposed to be. If I'm Silliman, I'm going to the end. I'm going to the locker room. In my opinion, there's more things that can go wrong than can happen good.
We're back in Burford and Barrett up about 30 yards from the line of scrimmage.
All right, there's the white hat. Sets the clock. Play clock is in motion. Quarterback back to pass.
Ooh, nice job right
now,
there.
Bowling Green's got the football. 1.9 seconds. They've got a shot to go to the end zone.
Sure do.
That was a really stupid coaching, in my opinion, by White Belt. Why would you do that? You call timeout on 4th and 20 to throw a 10-yard pattern, and now you give the ball back to Bowling Green in their own territory at the 25-yard line.
With the same opportunity that you just called.
They had no opportunity. They were at their own 20.
Bowling Green's got the same opportunity that they just squandered.
Bowling Green's got a far better opportunity. They got nothing to lose here.
And a shorter field by
Yeah,
far.
that's what I mean.
They might try for all the marbles right here with a handoff. With a handoff to Josiah.
Play action pass, looking downfield, got time. Flags on the play. Got a man down there, incomplete. Flags in the area of holding. If it's against the offense, the half is over.
Holding against the offense, so that'll do it.
Chris, that's going to do it for the first half.
We usually take a break during halftime, and we very well may do just that while the Silliman dancers dance. We are here at Silverleaf Boutique with Nikki. Glad that Nikki was able to come on and affiliate Silverleaf Boutique with Buck Vision as a sponsor. First of all, thank you, Nikki. And I have noticed in the whole Franklinton, Washington Parish area that you are very active in sponsoring several different activities and several different programs. And I just want to say thank you for doing that. And a beautiful store you have here. Tell us a little bit about Silverleaf Boutique.
Well, I opened the store in 2016, and since then it's pretty much grown from a little bit of boutique clothes and shoes and jewelry to more gift and home items, and pretty much if you're a guy and you need a gift for your lady, you can come here.
Absolutely. Well, that's the first thing Raymond and I talked about. I said, Raymond, this is where we need to come. Next birthday, Valentine's Day. Beautiful boutique, beautiful store, and a little bit of everything. And the candle selection, I can spend 30 minutes at a candle rack anywhere. The whole place smells wonderful. But we do thank you for coming on board as a Buck Vision sponsor, and we invite everyone to come down, take a look at Silverleaf Boutique. Thank you if you're a regular customer. If you've not been here, do yourself a favor. It's on Tanglewood Road, right behind Manning's Bookstore in Franklinton. Stop by, do Buck Vision a favor, visit our friend at Silverleaf Boutique.
Water? Really? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm out. Yeah, they don't want to tackle him. Yeah. I said he just got the wind knocked out of him. Yeah, he needs to get out there. See ya. Silliman, go for it. Silliman.
The support team members represented tonight are Ellen Barris DeCourt, Brandy Watson-Mayu, Karen Patel, and Eileen Craig LaBrue. season opening win against Oak Forest, and then back-to-back losses, the 1-2 Bucks never wavered, rattling off 11 straight wins. The night in Camp, Mississippi was unforgettable as the Bucks rallied to beat the heavily favored Panthers. The battle in the mud was won during play and at halftime as the undefeated and untied Buccanettes and cheerleaders performed in the mud to the delight of Miss Bonnie Pope. The following week saw the Bucks travel to Mississippi College to take on Marble Academy. The 19-0 win sealed the deal, and the championship came home to Franklinton. Tonight we say thank you for the memories and for creating a culture of winning at BGS. Thank you to the cheerleaders and Buccanettes that worked tirelessly to cheer on the Bucks, and to the state championship team of 1997. What a gold rush that was. We will always remember the bruising runs of Dusty and Brandon, the speed of Grayson, names like Grady and Big Dave and Flea, and the offensive line led by Hood that averaged over 330 yards a game rushing. We will never forget that defense with Jason, Kurt, Ben, and Evan. Each of these men were part of something that will never be forgotten, and we thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, your 1997 BGS AA state champions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2022 Homecoming Halftime Production. Tonight, we'd like to take you on a journey through the years of the Buccaneer, from the founding of our incredible school all the way to our traditions of today. The end of the 1960s brought about a lot of turmoil in our nation, but it also brought together a group of dedicated parents who were determined, despite the difficult times, to provide an amazing educational experience for their children. This was the beginning of Bowling Green School, where members found plenty of peace, love, and Buccaneer pride. first location of our school. That, along with the last name of one of our founding donors, Mr. Chester Green, was our name, Bowling Green School. Just like bowling pins in a bowling alley, we can often face challenges and difficulties and even get knocked down, but we don't stay down. It's a Buccaneer tradition to get up again, always fighting to be better than ever. Construction was underway right here on the banks of the Bogachitta River. What began as just a couple of buildings and a small piece of property has now grown into the large, beautiful campus that you see today. And the Buccaneer men's basketball team took state championships in 97 and 98. What a decade to be a Buccaneer. In 97, continuing our tradition of excellence. It was as though nobody could touch us.
Can't touch this. 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 Yes. Break it down.
And we are back live at Buck Helen Stadium, homecoming night, as the 25th anniversary of the state championship 1997 team was recognized. Drake Killingsworth has it teed up. The watermelon style kick goes all the way to the deep back. Oh, and he's broke to the sideline. Thankfully, steps out of bounds. Devion Bickham had him in the crosshairs, and as Killingsworth dove in an attempt to stop the ball carrier, he cut the legs out from under Devion. Thankfully, all that confusion
Jeff, I think it was good blocking the whole way.
Kickoff returner step out of bounds. Otherwise, he's off to the races.
You see, Jeff, you can't step out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's against the rules.
Thank goodness he did right there.
All right, first down and 10, go the Cats. Power formation, under center. Scooter pitches it left to the freshman, 14-year-old, gets down to the 30. Jeff, I got some halftime scoop. That kid's 14. The nose tackle.
Number 54.
Yep, and he was one of their better players in the first half. You know, when you're good, you're good. It doesn't matter if you're 13 or 14 or 19.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's right.
Power formation, go the Cat. Handoff up the middle, and he's off to the races. Johnson into the end zone for the touchdown. They drew that up on the chalkboard, came out, and it worked for perfection.
He's a low.
Full house backfield, yep. Yeah, 14 years old.
Well, you know, all year until just a week or so ago, Josiah Miller is 16.
Right.
He just turned 17.
All right, PAT, number 74. Oh, a little chicanery. Nope, they're going back. Jeff, you predicted this was going to be a big focal point in the game, the PAT. Waiting for the snap. There it is. The hold, the kick is up, and it is good. Now, why they used the other kicker earlier, that dude looks better. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have quite the distance, but that sure was a pretty kick.
Yeah, for the field goal, they brought in Encarnacion there.
Right.
Long, but it really wasn't.
Encarnacion was the long. Yes, you're right. You got it right. My bad.
Right there, Garza, with that extra point, that carries through from 35 yards easily. Chris? Oh.
All right, the Bucks. Back deep, Josiah Miller, Bickham, and tractor trailer.
Silliman went to the back page of the, or pulled a rabbit out of their hat, taking 54 from defensive line, putting him in the backfield. And right now the coach looks like a genius.
Trying to attack the middle of that underbelly of the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
All right, Encarnacion doing the kickoff now. The approach. And the kick. Fielded by tractor trailer at the 20. Cuts to the middle of the field. Tripped up at the 22. Good coverage by the Cats.
Silliman just has a knack of making the shoestring tackle.
They have made, it's a good point, Jeff. They've made several shoestring tackles this evening. That one on Cowart really jumps to mind. Can't remember if that was the drive we scored upon or if that was one where we didn't, but there was a big tackle at the time.
Well, Bucks have got to come back and try to answer 14-13. Bucks go into the halftime with the 13-7 lead. Now with just a few seconds expired, they trail 14-13.
Gerald coming out under center. Cowart and Miller in the backfield. Hand off to Cowart, far side. Gang tackle there and out of bounds.
Number 59 on the stop right there. Whoever took 54's place on the defensive line. No, he's still in there on the defensive line.
Yes, sir.
59 in on that tackle.
All right, loss of 3 on the play. Second down, 13. Killingsworth, the wing left. Miller in Wildcat. Takes the handoff, gives it to Bickham. He's got a hole if he can get through it. Makes one man miss. and falls forward. Good gain on second down.
Nice gain by Diamond and Devion Bickham.
If he had one more step, it was a touchdown. Good gain on the play, close to 10 yards, going to set up a third and about 4 yards. Big play here early in the third quarter. Gerald bringing the play in from the sideline this time. Josiah Miller here. What do you think, Jeff? Josiah remains in the Wildcat. Got a man in motion, that's Bickham. They're going to fake it to him, keep it himself up the middle he goes, and has the first down. Same play, this time he reads Keith, takes it upfield and gets the first down. Big play there by the Bucks.
You know, Chris, last year, I think Arden was the co-host that particular week when Josiah Miller took the shotgun snap and threw it 65 yards in the air to Connor Neon Didon. He has a great arm and effective passer of the ball, but why put it in the air? Why shoot the three when the layup is working so well?
Pitch to Josiah, far side, gets to the corner, turns his shoulders, has the corner flags on the play, out of bounds. But we got a flag on the play.
They're going to call holding on number 6, Tyron Cowart. He did a great job there making that block, and then in an effort to stay with his block, I noticed his left arm kind of might have
latched up.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to push the ball back. They're saying it was at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to say it was 2 yards up from the line of scrimmage. Going to make it a first and 18.
So that's what you call a spot foul.
That's what you call a spot foul. First down, 18. Gerald under center. Handoff Cowart near side. Cuts back to the middle. Hit. Falls forward. Short gain on the play. 8:40 to go in the third quarter. Cats regain the lead off to the long kickoff and 2 runs by the 14-year-old. He is a good-looking young man. He fills out that uniform nicely, the young lad, at nose tackle. All right. 2 wings, handoff. Number 7 up the middle, spins. Ooh, good gain by number 7.
Walk hard, son.
They do not have an answer for number 7. It's second down and 13, and he gets about 10 yards. He's hit at the line of scrimmage and just pushes that whole pile all the way near the 43. Third down. Hey, give the ball to Mr. Miller twice here.
I mean, Miller, just with the simple game plan of continuing to hand the ball off, gets you from behind the sticks all the way up to a very manageable.
All right, third down, 3 yards to go for the Bucks. Gerald under center. Got a man in motion. They're going to give it to him. That's Barrett to the near side. Not going to get there.
I don't know if they call a face mask. Somebody had their hand in that area. Yeah, Verrett never really had an opportunity to turn it up.
Going to set up a 4th down and about 2. Nope, call it 4th down and a short 2. Got to get to the 45. Ball just passed the 43.
Verrett actually gained a little ground on that play.
All right. Everyone in tight for the Bucks. Gerald under center, hands it off to number 7. Hit at the line of scrimmage. He did not get there, ladies and gentlemen.
He didn't get there, but I'm going to tell you, it wasn't because they didn't have the initial burst and then a second effort. And whenever he started backing and spun back to his left, I thought maybe he might have a little. Oh, yeah. We need a measurement here.
looks to be short of the 45. They're going to get their measurement now. I thought we got a good spot on that one.
Yeah, that is a good spot. There's no doubt about that. They gave him every single inch of forward progress, that's for sure.
But we'll take the good spot. The good thing is you can go watch the play again on Buckavision. We've almost got a lateral view of the play. See if the bird's view is correct. I thought he was a little bit short, and he's still a little bit short. He's got to get on the other side of the 45. It looks like the nose, but you never know what's going to happen in the translation. You know, the gentleman's bringing the chain out there with the little clip on it. He puts it on the white line, but where does he put it on the white line?
Yeah, I was thinking inside or outside.
No. They stretch it, and he is short. And even on the chain, it looked like we gained a couple inches from when he moved it from the other side of the field. Student section didn't like it. Now they move the ball back a little bit. Silliman gets a little bit better spot for themselves. Silliman back into the power I formation. Robust backfield. Some of the offense went on the wrong count. A whole right side.
55's going to take it upon himself to be the offensive line coach. You notice how he's chastising number 57. Now, if number 57 is not his younger brother, I don't know if I would do that.
Maybe he knows he can win that fight. First down and 15 for the Institute. There's the snap, the handoff to the young man. He's through the line of scrimmage, good yardage. He was close to breaking that one, Jeff.
Yeah,
Silliman has found something they like.
He busted through the defensive line for sure.
Second down and 9 for Silliman. Same play, near side. Nothing there this time. Killingsworth with the tackle.
Ran into somebody his own size, maybe even a little bit bigger.
They went to the well, I guess, one too many times. Third down. And about a little over 6 yards to go. A long 6, we're going to call it. Confusion on Silliman's sideline. Go back to their spread offense. Plenty of time on the play clock. There he checks their play card. Trips to the right. Single receiver left. Scooter back in the game at quarterback. He's back to pass. He's looking downfield, going for it all. He got a receiver down there. That is
Burford in there just in the nick of time. Saved a touchdown right there, Chris.
Silliman Institute may have the worst receivers in the league. That ball's got to be caught, Jeff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Russell Wilson was running with him stride for stride, but then Russell Wilson, number 4, the cornerback, lost his footing.
Yeah.
That left number 1 running.
Now the safety was there late to break it up, but you'd like your receiver who's looking at the football to be able to make a play on that.
Well, if number 1, the receiver, says, hey, this ball's mine, outstretches the arm, and goes up and makes the grab, much like a rebound in basketball, where you decided this is my ball. With some authority, he catches that ball.
There's the snap, muffed, kicked, away, takes a Silliman bounce, down to the 3-yard line.
Well, nice job by the defense. Number 1 was down that ball, Chris. I don't know if you noticed, he mishandled the job of downing,
Butterfingers.
But what an effective punt as it rolls.
Yeah, maybe dropping the snap was a good idea. Silliman has lots of drops. Snaps, punts, kicks, you name it, they're going to drop it.
Looked like we had an opportunity to almost block that punt.
Right,
But you've got to be so careful as to not rough
Roughing the punter, yep.
the punter.
All right, here come the Bucks. 5 minutes, 13 seconds to go, third quarter. Miller standing in his own end zone. Gerald, the quarterback, he's under center. Hands it off up the middle. Josiah, good room. Looks to be a gain of about 5 yards, Jeff. Is that about right?
Yeah, right now is whenever you're glad to have a good running game. But if you drop back to pass, there's always a chance of holding in the end zone.
You don't want that.
Yeah, you lose the ball and give up 2 points. Right now, they're out of the shadow of their goalpost. Not as much danger of it.
All right, second down and about 6 for the Bucks. Cowart and 7 in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. Short gain, going to set up a all-important third down and about 3.5 for the Buccaneers.
Third and 3, yeah. Whew, I don't know. This is one down territory.
Oh, definitely. In my opinion.
What if it's 4th and an inch?
Yeah, I punt. That's me. Gerald, 2 backs behind him, Cowart and 7. 7 gets the ball, near side pitch, cuts back to the middle, and should have the first down. And does. Big play there by the Bucks.
That little short pitch, Chris, I mean, Gerald's not pitching it 2 feet to Josiah Miller, but it gives Josiah Miller a chance to have a little head of steam. And
get
then,
his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage and on
then
the outside.
pick is his avenue. That's right.
Double wing formation, Gerald. Josiah, play action pass. Back to pass. Got pressure in his face. Throws it. Oh, almost picked off. The tight end dump coming across the center of the field. Incomplete. Dangerous pass there.
Well, 2nd and 10. My eyes followed Miller, because you assume that Miller's getting the ball. I cannot fathom how the defense does not assume Miller's getting that ball and leave Killingsworth uncovered.
Gerald under center. There's the snap. Handoff up the right side. Give it to number 7. Hit, but still falls forward. To me, they blow that whistle too early. He lost 2 yards because of the whistle being too early.
Oh, they didn't give him the doggone
They blew the
extra.
whistle. Yeah.
Yeah, Macaulay Keaton came in and pushed that Powell, which is a legal move.
Oh, yeah. I don't like, again, I'm showing my age, but he's still fighting for yards. They probably won't have football in 10 years.
Oh, well, I've got a whole theory on that.
Oh, yeah.
Chris.
All right, Gerald under center. Cowart and Josiah.
There he is.
Looks to the flat, got Killingsworth. Makes one man miss, gets the first down.
Yeah, way to
Good
drive
play there
for
by
5. Absolutely. Drive for 5, whenever I got to hear Coach Shane Smith's philosophy a time or 2 at his practice, and he told his receivers, once you catch the ball and turn after first contact, you drop your quads and you drive for 5.
Low man wins.
A little bit more yardage.
Gerald inspecting the defense under center. Play action pass. Got time, got some pressure late. Throws it up the field.
Oh, howdy!
Picked off. To the 30, to the 25, cuts back to the middle. Makes another man miss. Flags on the play. Down to the 10, to the 5. Can he get to the corner? Nice stiff arm. And a horse collar. And flags on the play. Did he score? But there is flags on the play. Typically that's against the return team. So I think it's coming back. never got a definitive signal from the officials down there.
Yeah, and I didn't see anything.
It's at the goal line pending the penalty. I think it's against Silliman.
I'm going to tell you what, number 3 showed a little shiftiness right there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Had a good stiff arm.
He did Fred Astaire move right here.
He gave stiff arm to number 13, and it worked. Last I heard, 14-0, Oak Forest over PCS. Brookhaven over Columbia, 13-0. That with district implications.
Well, if Tanya is listening, maybe she can text the brother-in-law, my brother-in-law, and find out an updated Oak Forest score.
All right. Silliman back to their power backfield. Illegal motion.
Yeah. Still moving.
I think that's the younger quarterback. Oh, timeout. That was a wise call because they look kind of disheveled, to say the least.
They bring in number 15. That might be his first time action.
They have 2 quarterbacks. One's a junior, one's a freshman. Let me check my notes.
15's Greg Brady.
Oak Forest won 17-6. Wow.
They won?
They won.
The game's
Big
over?
upset.
What time did they start that game?
Well, we're late. It's 9 o'clock. We had all the homecoming stuff.
Yeah, and I think even halftime went a little longer.
One quarterback's a freshman, one quarterback's a junior.
Hampton Creel's doing some coaching down there right now. I mean,
he'll do it.
Love it.
He's playing the crowd is what he's doing, Jeff.
He's rallying the troops, that's for sure. Some of them a little demonstrative. I'm not sure if it's, hey, let's get the ball back and
2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here come the Wildcats. Buccaneers on defense after the turnover. Silliman would like nothing better here than to get a touchdown. The Bucks would love to keep it within a touchdown. Fumble on the play, picked up by the freshman. He's got some running room. He may score. 5, touchdown, Silliman. Just the way they drew it up, Jeff.
Well, just when you think they made a mistake bringing in Greg Brady, the freshman quarterback, he
dropped the
snap. You think, all right, and he picks it up.
You're going to laugh, but I played rugby with a kid named Peter Brady.
No kidding.
Yep, he lives in New Orleans. He's on Facebook, got a restaurant review show. I'll have to tag you in one of his links. It's kind of a nut. I think you might enjoy him.
Well, to play rugby, you got to have a screw loose.
He's got a screw loose. I didn't say he was a very good player. PAT, Garza, waiting for the hold. Brady's got it. Holds down, kick is up, and kick is good. All right, that makes it a 8-point ball game. Still within reach with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Plenty of football left to play.
Plenty of football
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
And Bowling Green is a 2-point conversion type offense.
Yes, they are. I agree. Yes, very much so.
You don't have to have the special 2-point conversion play. Almost any of the plays in the repertoire
will work.
Are the 2-point conversion type.
Good point.
21-13. And the early going, well, not the early going anymore.
Working 51. On getting closer to the fourth quarter.
Third quarter flew back.
I did a lot of running. First half we saw some passing out at Silliman. That didn't work. They got the chalkboard out. There's the kick by Encarnacion. Number 7 picks it up on a bounce. Cuts back to the middle. He's got some running room. Breaks one tackle. He's to the 40.
Run, Joe!
Tackle at the 47.
If not for Encarnacion.
Was that the kicker that made the tackle?
Yes.
You'd like the kicker to field that on the air. He didn't. He let it bounce. And he grabbed it on one hop and ran. And another shoestring tackle.
Yeah, well, 11 did not have any opportunity to run with Josiah, but he had a really, really severe angle.
Yes.
I mean, he just went.
Now the Bucks have excellent field position, ball at the midfield stripe, first down and 10. Two backfield. Handoff is to Josiah up the middle, good yardage. About 8 yards on first down.
Excellent run on first down.
That play's been stopped a couple times, but for the most part, it's been very productive for the Buccaneer offense.
I couldn't help but chuckle to myself, Chris, after the play where trips up Josiah on the kickoff return. Encarnacion jumps up, talking smack to Josiah, and you have to chuckle because you know Josiah cannot understand a word of Spanish. So Josiah don't know if he might have been complimenting him or.
Josiah was limping out the field. The coaches told him to take a knee so they could get a timeout. And they got their timeout. Looked like he was favoring his right leg a little bit.
Well, a lot of hard miles put on.
Well, you know what else it does when he takes a knee out there? He can lay there and catch his breath. So it's not a bad idea. Hampton Creel was the one signaling him for the lay down. You know, Josiah obviously is the workhorse of the offense. He's the one that needs to have a break. So, you know, give yourself a break. I think they call that gamesmanship.
Absolutely. Thanks to our on-site reporter, Buck Vision on-site reporter, Major McKelvin, we have a report from Oak Forest. It is a confirmation Oak Forest beat Presbyterian 17-6.
Wow.
According,
just when you count Oak Forest out, they still can have a very good season. All right, second down and about 5. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 3 on the play.
That's got to be a Williams. Hey, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Hey, what a luxury to be able to have Josiah on the sideline, run Christian Williams in there, and stay in the same style offense.
All right, big play here for the Buccaneers. Third down and about 3. You got to get to the 40. The ball rests. Call it 2.5 yards to go for the Bucs. Probably 4 down territory. Gerald under center. Going to take it. Fumble. Out! Flags on the play. Lots going wrong on that one. The moms don't like something. Let's see what the officials say. Ball was on the deck, but it looked like the Bucs recovered it. Then the flags came out. Still no signal from the officials.
Thank goodness Gerald was able to.
Against the Bucs, I think holding. It's going to be third down.
Is it holding?
I think the official gives it to the press box. We're to the backside of the press box. It looked like he signaled holding. As it is, it marches the ball back to the midfield stripe. Going to set up a third down and 10. Interesting ball placement. It's a point of the foul infraction. Ball fumble was snapped. You would think it would have been 10 yards from that. From the line of scrimmage at least.
All right, there's a stoppage of play. I don't know if it's are they going to discuss this a little bit further? I don't see where they signaled that one team or the other took a timeout.
No, they didn't. There's an official's timeout. I think they're discussing the odd ball placement. In my opinion, it should be 2 yards further back. It's an infraction from the point of the foul, which was at the 42, so the ball should be 10 yards from there at the 48 of Bowling Green. Let's see if they're thinking like me.
If they thought with that level of intelligence, I will say that it's accidental.
As it is, we get some free AC/DC, Jeff.
With Bon
Scott. I was waiting for you to say it. Yes, and they agreed with Chris Bird. You got to give yourself a shout out once in a while, right, Jeff?
Well, sometimes you got to count on yourself.
I was in a Facebook challenge once. It was Name the Artist, and you had the Bon Scott pick.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, third down and 12. Williams still got his shoe off on the sideline. Handoff is the Cowart near side, cuts back to the middle. Hit hard and falls forward. Gonna set up a 4th down. Decision time for the Bucks. Looks like they have elected to punt.
Well, nice read by Cowart there. That time he
took what he could get.
Yeah, he has tried to go ahead and hit the sideline a time or two. That time he waited on Brody Estes to make the block. And cut up.
End of the 3rd quarter. Fourth quarter time. Running back. Okay.
Almost the whole second half.
I saw some.
Yeah. A lot of attention drawn.
Yeah. All right, here come the Cats. Excuse me, here come the Bucks. The Bucks still have the football. Killingsworth, a good weapon to have at punter, will be standing at his own 41-yard line.
Yep.
Back deep for the Cats is, again, McGillicuddy.
All right, Killingsworth.
Get off a good punt here.
Routine Killingsworth.
Starts with a good snap.
He'll be punting from his own 40. That's a perfect position.
Can you call a delay a game against the officials?
Evidently not.
We're going to get some more music. Bowling Green thinking of a fake here, Jeff. What's your thought on that here?
Well, I'm not. Normally, if the confusion or the delay was on the part of Bowling Green, you may say,
this is the officials' delay.
Yeah, they're trying to communicate something to their punting team, but this is strictly on the Zebras here.
Coach Junkins is talking to Killingsworth. Phil wants to know what's going on. I agree. What's going on?
You're trying to ice the punter.
Trying to ice the punter. All right, waiting for the snap. There it is. Oh, high one, but he corrals it. Nice punt. That's what we needed. Ball hits at the 10 and out of bounds. Good job.
Brother, what a punt.
That was a good punt and an important punt at the time. That's what the Bucks ordered, and that's what they got. That was one of his better punts.
Huh?
That was one of his better punts.
That was a directional punt. It was a masterpiece. Yeah.
Ray Guy style. Not quite the coffin corner, but we will take it.
And as good of a spiral as you'll ever see come off of a man's foot. Yeah, Killingsworth is a weapon as a punter.
Hand off up the middle.
Yes, indeed.
Not much there for the Wildcats.
Yeah, well, the big guy met the tractor trailer in the hole and was stalemated. Trailer shows you there why he's playing at the linebacker position.
The tractor trailer?
Tractor trailer. Lived up to his name right there.
All right, here come the Cats there in the full house backfield again. Power I formation, whatever you want to call it. Buccaneers crowd the box. Bootleg. Got flags on the play. Oh, he chunks it up. Oh. Ill-advised pass by Silliman. He throws it into a crowd. The freshman, Brady. And they're going to go with the junior quarterback now.
You know, Wilson.
I thought I saw a flag on the play, and there is one in the area of holding. Now, if you're the Bucks, it's 3rd down and 8. Do you take the penalty or you take the play? Decision time.
We have
I think I would decline it, and I think the Bucks did. Nope, they're going to take it.
What's that gonna?
It'll make it second down and about 15. Or 3rd and 8. Let's see, we got second down and 15. Shotgun formation. Scooter back into the game at quarterback. Bucks bring the blitz. Screen set up. I can't see the telephone pole. Player runs into the open, changes hands. He's down the sideline to the 40. Has to get a block.
He's out of bounds.
And he is out of bounds. Flags on the play. Boy, did he make, the receiver made a mistake there. If he waits, he had 3 blockers in front of him. If he slows down, he's got a shot. As it is, there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it's about. Regardless, I think it's going to be enough for a Silliman first down.
Scooter was, the quarterback was very...
I couldn't see the telephone pole was in my way.
He was very fortunate to get a pass off.
Yeah, I saw the pressure. Was it a screen?
Yeah. Killingsworth, you know, I've nicknamed him this week, hadn't brought it out in public yet, but Killingsworth really...
I think you just coined that just now.
Really laid him out flat right there, but he was able to maintain enough composure to loft it out, get it to 3, and we've seen 3 enough to know that he is a gifted open field runner.
Yeah, he even changed hands with the football, which is unusual. All right, first down. White hat sets the chain. First down and 10 for the Cats at the 36.
Go get him.
Going for all the penny. Got a man down there, and he drops it. Another ball that simply should have been caught.
Ripple Champagne on the coverage. Verrett from the safety position had the angle to get back behind him.
Not a bad thrown ball. That looked like it went through the receiver's hand.
That was a good thrown ball.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, we have a Bowling Green alumnus listening tonight. Voted most spectacular Buccanet of all time, Maddie Summerall.
Ah.
What an honor to be presenting the broadcast to her in the comfort of her living room. Also, our baseball reporter gives us an update. Alex Summerall, judge with no home run tonight.
All right, trips to the right, single receiver left. Play action pass, he's got pressure in his face. Hits his receiver, spins forward, and then the whistle, but no one's tackled. A very confusing play there by Silliman. It did not look like that ball was intended for that man. Then all of a sudden there's a man there catching the football. Silliman changes the offense, brings in the young man.
Well, they have to. Scooter Carmichael was injured on that play.
Oh, was he? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Brady in a quarterback. They're going to hand it off near side.
That way, Cowart.
Hey, that was an excellent play by Cowart. But, you know, that was a decent run by that young lad. He spun off. I thought Cowart had him for a 2-yard further loss. 4th down, time for the Cats to punt.
Cowart makes the stop. Tractor trailer comes in to close the deal. Verrett drops back to return the punt.
Big stand there by the Bucks. After the long screen pass, the Bucks bow their neck on defense. There's the snap on the punt. Line drive kick, ugly kick, but very effective. Checks up.
Bucks are going to have it at the 22. Not sure. I want to say something on Morgan Verrett's behalf right here, and nobody's thrown this opinion at me, but I've been thinking about it. You know, last year Verrett, Cedar Sword winner multiple times. You called his name on every single play. This year, from the safety position, we don't call his name as much. Do you know why?
Tell me.
Defensive linemen and linebackers are making tackles.
You know what? Safety's making tackles.
Yeah, last year Verrett had to make every tackle.
All right, here come the Bucks.
Which is not a good sign.
Bickham, very good point, yes. Bickham split left. Cowart 7, the tailbacks. Pitch is the number 7 near side. Good block by Cowart. Gets the corner.
Go!
Good open field tackle by number 3. Good block by Cowart to get that corner and that edge.
Hey, and 3, you know, I don't like him because he's got on the
That was a good tackle. Yep.
uniform. But whenever they pitch that ball to Josiah and he's running around that corner, that is an intimidating presence.
But he wasn't, you know, 3 is not intimidated. He's, you know, he didn't blow the dude up or anything, don't get me wrong, but you see other backs, Silver Bay, they didn't want to make that time, but he's not afraid to stick his head in there, trip him up.
3, I think, might be their best player.
Yeah, he is, I agree. Hand off to Cowart up the middle. Oh, good hit. Number 6 for Silliman, that was a good shot.
Cowart got what he could on that particular play. Comes up with the shoe in his hand.
Second down and about 7. Cowart lost his shoe on that one. Slipping off a little bit, blew his shoe. He needed his cleat.
He needed his cleat!
What was that kid's name? All right. Hand off. Number 7, up the middle.
Krishan Dillon. A lot of people in the
Yes.
a lot of
Trivia
people in the
time.
audience will recognize that name, Krishan Dillon. He was one of those 12-year-olds that's just a man among.
64 with a block downfield.
Southern University baseball has beaten LSU baseball team once in history. Guess who the winning pitcher was in that instance for Southern? Krishan Dillon from Franklin, Louisiana. Yeah, beat LSU.
Gerald under center. Waiting to snap. He's going to pitch it near side to 7. 7's got his.
Go, 7!
He's to the 40. He's to the 30.
What a hole!
Got flags on the plate.
That's a defensive hole. Burford was wrestled to the ground right there. There's no way you can call holding on Burford.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, Burford in at tight end, he was grabbed and wrestled to the ground.
I missed it. I was watching the running back. The fans don't like it. Jeff doesn't like it. They're waving it off.
No flag. Good job. That gives a little credibility to the white hat right there. Excellent job of officiating.
The Silliman fans would be saying those Louisiana refs, but they're from Louisiana too.
Right. That's the first time I've made this statement publicly. Nice job of officiating right there.
I'll reserve my comment till I see the replay. All right, first down and 10 at the 22 for the Bucks. Gerald under center, hands off up the middle. Number 7's got the ball, falls forward, gets down to about the 16.
Work hard, Engine Joe.
7 minutes to go in regulation. Bucks need 8. Because I know what the Silliman fans are thinking. Well, if there was no penalty, why was a flag thrown? I guess somebody got overruled?
Yeah, he got overruled.
Yeah.
He called holding on the play.
Another guy said, no, that wasn't holding.
It was not holding. It was defensive holding, if anything.
All right. Single receiver right. Gerald takes it, gives it to Bricklayer. Off the right side, back to the middle, gets down to about the 15. Gonna set up a 3rd down and a short 5, caught 4.5. Bucks need to get to about the 12-yard line. Gerald looking over the defense. Got a receiver right, takes a snap, he gives it off up the middle. Number 7's got the football, bounces off, and a swarm of Wildcats there to drive him back. Big play here in the game, Jeff. 5.5 minutes to go. It's 4th down. 4th down and about 2. Number 7 for another shot, Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff's getting nervous. He's watching the game.
Oh, look, I'm so nervous. I could thread a sewing machine needle with it running.
All right, here's the big point in the football game. 4th down, a good 2 yards, a little bit over 2, I believe. Ball is just inside the 15. Gerald under center. Waiting for the snap. He takes it, pitches it, near side, number 7. He's got the corner. It's going to be close. I'll say this, it's definitely a first down, but for whom? Oh, did he just throw that football? It's a first down, but for Silliman. And we are very lucky not to get penalized there.
Now, what were you saying happened on that play?
Number 7 got up, and he was mad that he didn't make it. He took the football and threw it at another player.
I thought.
Now he's slinging his helmet.
Chris, I thought.
Game ain't over, fellas.
When they did that little short pitch that they've done so effectively over and over, that was the play that I would have called.
Yep, you could have.
When I saw
anything with 7's got a good
when
shot.
I saw that play, I said he's got it. You know, but Silliman closed the door.
They were keying on 7. Full house backfield for Silliman. Brady takes it, hands it off. Far side, squares forward, and gets about 7 yards.
Bryce Graham from the defensive tackle position. Ragdolls the quarterback.
But not after an 8-yard gain. Power eye, full house, robust backfield. Brady under center. Takes it, hands it off, near side. Should have enough for the first down again. Silliman Institute fans want a penalty. Game's getting a little rough, but I like the rough stuff.
Yeah. Well, you got to take your hat off to LJ right there. He thought that the young man was getting choked, and you know.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, the proper thing to do is grab the Adam's apple and push it.
That's an old rugby.
And LJ was trying to administer
the death pinch,
the windpipe Heimlich.
Yeah.
And he's
all right, first down and 10 for Silliman. Under 4 minutes to play in the ballgame. Game's not over, folks. A lot of game left to be played. Handoff. The big back breaks a couple tackles.
Get the ball out of there.
I'm like you, Jeff. I thought the ball was coming out. The way the running back looked back, I thought he had dropped it.
Yeah. Well, whenever he had his back to the Bowling Green sideline and Trailer was coming up behind him, but it seemed like he might have closed the wings in.
Yes, I thought
to protect the ball, even if it was inadvertently. Let's go!
The Cats using all the time they can. 3 minutes to play in regulation. Silliman milking the clock. Brady, actually needed. The left side of the tight end didn't move, but the 2 interior linemen moved. The tight end was mad. I don't blame him. If I can stay onside, why can't you 2 dummies? Big penalty there against the Cats. Going to make it 2nd down and about 9.
Now, if I was
and it stops the clock.
If I was that extra lineman that comes in on occasion, 57, I would just have to get in 55's face right there. Because 55 was one of the guilty parties that jumped.
Yeah, don't jump.
And you remember earlier. 55,
yes. No, I forgot about that.
Yeah. 57 to pass.
Oh, nice pitch and catch for Silliman. Silliman showing a little bravery there, putting the ball in the air. 2.5 minutes to go.
Well,
and they've dropped some footballs tonight.
Well, he pretty much just folded number 1 around that ball.
Yes.
Didn't have a whole lot of opportunity.
You know, the Bucks are looking run there. A good play call by TJ. Bucks are thinking run. They're focused on the run. Silliman puts it in the air, and it was nicely done.
It's hard to defend that when you have that 6'5" receiver just cutting across the middle like that, and Scooter Carmichael throwing that fastball for a strike.
Brady under center, hands it off to the young man, falls forward. The 14-year-old.
Well,
Timeout, Bowling Green.
that's what they say.
He's like Teddy Higuera and Fernando Valenzuela. We don't really know his age.
He might be 30.
Alpha Christian. I think we've talked about Alpha Christian on air before. He's the Marcus Dupree agent that had that high school over outside of Hattiesburg. He brought the basketball team, and we had a sure enough basketball team. And those gentlemen came into the gymnasium. We're like, uh-oh. They were dunking, and they were good, and they beat us by about 20.
Yeah.
But it turned out we won because most of the guys were in their 20s.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
The most impressive guy was actually 24. And, when they walked into the gym, the piece of round pipe
yes, right.
holds
he went up and touched
backboard
it.
up.
Yep.
He walked in.
Excellent
grabbed
job.
it, and look,
Yeah, no
it's
problem. I was like,
18
whoa,
inches
yeah.
above the rim.
Yep.
It turns out he was 24. But you'd expect nothing less from a school who's under the administration of the same pastor that stole all of Marcus Dupree's
Right?
money.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What is his name? It's on the tip. I can see him. All right, here come the Cats. Robust backfield. Hand off to the freshman. Gets to the outside. He's down the sideline. Stiff arms. Oh. He may go all the way. 10, 5, touchdown. They may have found a new running back.
Let me tell you something. 54.
Flags on the play in the area of holding. This one's coming back.
Good. 54 shows speed.
And a stiff arm. You see that stiff arm?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Well, if you look at him, you'd say, I predict that he's got a lot of power and stiff arm.
Right.
But to be able to outrun 15 tractor trailers, at least run equal speed with it, because number 15, Jonathan Tractor Trailer, can float, babe. I mean, he is extremely fast.
The game's not over yet. 1:45. Bucks need the football though. Down by 8. They got new life.
Minute and 45 left. How many timeouts do we have?
I know we've used one. Naked bootleg.
Quarterback. Got the ball.
Looked like the play was going to work, then it did not. Timeout, Bowling Green.
Cale McDaniel along with Jonathan Tractor Trailer on the stop.
I like the play call, but the Bucks weren't fooled, and it didn't work. But I like the play call. It's the first time we've seen it.
Hey, I like the play call too. Whenever I saw that he kept the ball and came to the towards us, the near side of the field, I thought it was going to be all day, nothing but time and opportunity. But thank goodness, Cale McDaniel and Jonathan Tractor Trailer stayed home to make that tackle. That was a huge play by the come here.
Yes, come here. I'm a come here. 25 years ago, but
That's
I'm
right.
still a come here.
Well, Chris, the thing is, you've got grandchildren who have an opportunity to be born here.
You know, I don't have any grandchildren yet.
Well, here's the thing.
Now, my daughter was born here.
That don't matter because her dad.
I see what you're. Okay. Now I understand.
3 generations or 100 years, whichever comes first.
Now I got you. Big play here. Game's not over. I think the Bucks have one timeout left.
3rd and 10. Scooter Carmichael back in at quarterback.
Scooter's back to pass. He's got pressure. Screenplay set up nicely. Can he get a block? Oh, it is going to be close. It is real close. Now, if you're the Cats, they're saying first down. I thought it was a little bit short. Lots of yelling going on down there.
Coach Rod Graham's really giving it to him. I enjoy that. He's holding the officials' feet to the fire. You got to hold them accountable, you know. You can't hold the players.
Oh, flags on the plate.
Good.
I'm not sure if they're arguing where they marked the football or that there was no measurement.
I'm pretty sure it was on the
On the spot?
On the spot.
I'd like to see it again. I thought he was a little bit short too. I was already looking for the measurement, and they had the ball already marked at midfield. Like, whoa.
Hey, but what a play call.
Yes, excellent play call.
Never compliment
the Bucks. The Bucks are in pressure mode. They're going to get that quarterback. And what a perfect time for a screen.
And Carmichael was under heavy duress.
Yep.
And just floated it out there.
Scooter.
Yeah, Scooter Carmichael.
Right. Scooter going on 2. Hobbled the snap. Corralled it. 54. Falls forward.
I would be instructing the defense, and Coach Dean King probably already has. Punch at that football.
Yeah, punch at the football.
Punch at that football. Dislodge the football at all costs.
1 minute to play in regulation. Silliman taking their time. The Bucks have used all their timeouts. Silliman really can just take a knee. Scooter Carmichael under center. He's going to hand it off. Up the middle he goes. Into the backfield. Oh, it almost goes all the way. Good play by the 14-year-old.
Well, I'm not sure if the Silliman coaching staff is brilliant for placing him at the running back position or ignorant
for not
already having him as a running back. Yeah.
All right, the Wildcats in victory formation. Bill's going out there. And that's going to do it.
Over, showing a lot of class. Wants to be the first one to shake hands.
Yep. All right, here come the Bowling Green Buccaneers. Hard-fought game. Very entertaining game, Jeff. Two very evenly matched football teams put it all on the line tonight. And a lot of emotion and a lot of effort on both sides of the football.
Well, this big crowd that turned out tonight, standing room only, and should you think I'm exaggerating, I went to get a Coke at halftime, sold out. Sold out of almost everything at halftime. So this huge crowd that came back to watch their alma mater, those who've not been here in a while, got to see that the Bowling Green Buccaneers football program is back. And it's the salty, hard-nosed football program that you took pride in years past. Hey, we were on the mat struggling till the last second. Hey, one score with the two-point conversion, 21-13. Hey, I don't ever like to take the L, but we were in the scrap. We were in the fight.
Yeah, I never like to take the L, especially to Silliman. That one always hurts.
And Silliman, jumped up and down, enjoying the win to show you the emotion that they have. They know they're lucky to get out of here.
Right. Hard fought, a rivalry game. Next week, where do we go, Jeff?
Chris, that is such a...
You were so focused on this game that
everybody knows PCS.
Yeah, I was going to say Presby. They were on the Schneid tonight to Oak Forest, which is an upset. So we'll be making the trip to Hattie next week. We can go see Caroline Bird, give her a visit, and hopefully have a better outcome next week. Again, tonight's final score is the Bowling Green Buccaneers 13 The bad guys 21. Jeff, any final thoughts?
Well,
players of the game, anything like that you'd want to go over?
Hats off to the Bowling Green Buccaneers, the coaching staff, Coach Phil Junkins, Dean King, Brandon, not
Hampton.
Brandon, Hampton Creel, son of Brandon Creel, for the game plan. What plan worked? Could have went either way at the end.
Yep.
Player of the game, I've thought about that several times throughout the game. Throw your thoughts.
I thought Killingsworth had an excellent game. I thought he made some plays on defense. His punting was real good. He had the reception. You can obviously also go with number 7, but I think I'm going with number 99 this week as the player of the game.
Yeah, Killingsworth, that's who I was thinking, Chris.
Yeah, special teams and defense, and he had the offensive play, played a lot of football, and I thought he had a good game.
Really pressured the quarterback
Yes.
a lot.
Yep.
And, hey, the Bill Orada Cedar Sword player of the game. Hey, thanks for everybody that tuned in, our sponsors. Hey, it's a pirate's life for me, an abridged version in the loss, but we look forward and live to fight again.
We will see you all next week in Hattiesburg as we take on the Presbyterian Bobcats, live from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. My name is Chris Berg.
And I am Mr. Positive Jeff McKelvin.
So long.